Alright, ABC point on these domination maps. This is why you bring coastal. On this map, you start with coastal. Always, 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 you go for the cap. Coastal is not a grind. A lot of people ask me, how do you grind coastal? The answer is, you don't. You grab your fastest coastal, whatever you have, you stick one or two on your lineups, you bring them in specifically for these situations, and that's all the grinding that you do. You just come in here, grab one or two zones, as many as you can, go on a suicide torpedo rush, then you bring out your battleship. We got another PR-206 over here who's got the same idea. He's going to do the same thing. We're going to take a couple of little hits at him. Trying to control our gunfire a bit so we don't overheat our cannons. We both canceled each other out, which is perfect. He doesn't get the cap, I don't get the cap. We're good. And then I'll burn a fucking backup. Because on my third life, you know, we've got an airplane. It's if you're playing naval properly, it's pretty rare that you need all three of your lives. Oh shit! I think he brought in a backup too. I think this guy's got the exact same idea as me, man, which is fucking great. It's always good to see people who are doing this. It sucks when they're on the enemy team, but like we need more people like this guy who actually understand like what the fucking objective is and are working to accomplish it. I'm gonna try my best to kill him. Ah, he got me. He was a little quicker on the draw on that one, but that is okay. Now we will bring in, hopefully we delayed him enough that he doesn't get that cap. We'll bring in our Scharnhorst. Yep, he died. So the Alaska was able to kill him. We were able to keep him off the cap long enough so nobody got the cap. And it's better than nothing. I mean, it would have been cooler if I got the cap, but I'd rather nobody got the cap than the enemy team got it. We're going to launch our scout plane. We're going to bring it towards Alpha, do a quick climb, get rid of the bombs. Quick climb up to about 500 feet or so. Level out, point it at Alpha, switch back to our ship, get our torpedoes off the ship, out here in between these islands, block that lane that they need to use. Now we're going to start finding somebody to shoot at. We're going to bring in armor-piercing rounds on this heavy cruiser. We're going to guess right about here. Firing before the fire control system tells us where to shoot, and the fire control system ended up telling me to shoot exactly where I already was shooting, but we've already started the reload process. We're getting like an extra free salvo in. And very first rounds, it's just a good guess. We're already hitting them. Eventually you play so much naval where the fire control system is kind of a crutch, and it's mostly there just to like verify what you're already doing a pretty good job of educational guessing. Now, as I'm shooting at this guy, I'm watching the map down there in the lower right corner, and we're checking to see what the progress of my scout plane is. When my scout gets pretty close to Alpha, we're going to switch to the scout. We're actually going to get rid of our torpedoes real quick before we do. We're fucking up that heavy cruiser pretty good. My scout plane is getting close to Alpha, so now I'm going to start a hard right-hand turn, put my rudder all the way off to the right, switch to my scout. We're going to go in here and we're going to land. We're not going to land directly on Alpha. A lot of people will just go directly to Alpha, but all those ships out there will shoot the ever-living dog shit out of you. What we're going to do is we're going to fly past Alpha. We're going to launch our smoke screen. Then we're going to turn into Alpha, start lowering our flaps, reduce our throttle, and we're still making a smoke screen. Oh shit. What happened to my smoke screen? It stopped. I think I turned it off on accident. Fuck it, we'll just go behind this island. Normally I'd make a smoke curtain out there and we'd like hide behind it, but I think I can hide behind this island pretty easily. Just come in here Make a little landing. Keep a little bit of throttle so we can get behind this thing. And right about here, we'll cut throttle. Start doing some turns. And we just need to sit in the plane long enough to get this A-cap. And as soon as we do, we'll hit U. And my ship should still be in a hard right turn. We're just making 360s out there, so we're okay. Help in case anybody like launches torpedoes at me or anything like that. As soon as this A-cap happens, this plane is trash. Trash plane, bam. My ship's out here still making a right-hand turn, so if anybody was shooting at me, I was a little bit harder to hit. And our torpedoes are ready to go on the other side. So now we can bring our torpedoes out. And we can make a left-hand turn back towards the battle. We'll go ahead and get a shot on this heavy cruiser here. Right about... Oh, I would have been way off. I'm glad I waited. Right about there. And then start to turn back. Try to get the rest of our port side torpedoes out before we complete this turn. We're just going for these little gaps in the island. We're not aiming at anybody in particular. We're just trying to get rid of the torpedoes. Make sure that last torpedo's out. Get rid of those last ones. And we got one more on this side that we need to get rid of. So we can start that reload on the next round of torpedoes. There goes the last one. Start the reload. And we'll hit this heavy cruiser once or twice. I don't really want to kill him. I'd like to get the assist on him if I can. So we're only going to put a couple of salvos on him. Yeah, he's pretty close to dead. He's pretty combat incapable now. Being so low on hit points like that, he's way out of position, so that's a good one to leave alone now. We got this light cruiser here that's rushing in. We're going to switch to semi-armor piercing for this light cruiser. We're going to try out our ranging shot. We're moving about 200 yards, about 300 yards. Desynchronizing all of our shots until we got a good gun solution here. I'm removing too much. So I remove about 150 yards now. Our shells are super close, but they're just falling ever so slightly too short. He just went full stop. These next rounds should be pretty good on them. Starting to hit them now. Like somebody's in the A-cap, so we're going to concentrate on this guy here. Never be afraid to switch targets in naval. Get those guys out of that cap zone. Pull a battleship, dude? Yeah. I'm glad we can't. It would be funny. Get him right up in that forward magazine there. And our torpedoes are back online. We're going to go ahead and come off of this target now. Get some torpedoes out there towards those guys in open water. And start sailing towards Alpha. Got this guy moving into Bravo here. Don't think I can hit him. Let's try to hit this Sverdlov just a little bit more. Right there in that forward magazine. Let's try to detonate him here. Launch torpedoes coming my way. We're just going to start a hard left turn. Try to swing my ass around. We ate one, but got the ass out of the way there. trying to hit him in the rear battery now. Trying to hit him in that rear magazine. There we go. The rear magazine did the trick. We're gonna sail straight into Alpha. Looking for anybody that's rushing in. Got this guy off the left side. Right here, this Krasny Cream. Get him real quick. That's a pretty easy shot. No need for a ranging shot on this guy. It's a pretty easy gun solution. I actually don't like the look of that light cruiser rushing Bravo. We're going to switch to him real quick. And we are going to ranging shot on this dude. We got semi-armor piercing, the proper ammunition for this guy. He's going a little bit faster than I thought he was. But we're walking our shells in now. There goes the assist. Nice. Just give this light cruiser something to think about as we move in towards Alpha. Got some good hits on him there. That will do. We're going to go ahead and start fixing that flooding damage because we're not on fire. That light cruiser is pretty much fucked now. We're going to move on to this destroyer here that's rushing Alpha. Just in case I die. Kind of put them off a little bit. I'm hoping that I don't get the kill on that light cruiser. He's down to 3% crew. I'm hoping somebody else is able to do some good damage to him here in the next couple of minutes. Perfect. Somebody got the kill. I got the assist. That's exactly what we wanted. That's absolutely fucking gorgeous. We are capping Alpha. We need to start a hard left turn because we got a big castle in front of us. So we're hard to port now. Gonna fuck up this destroyer. Just give him something to think about. Again, we're not gonna try to get the kill on him. We're just trying to get a good amount of healthy damage there, just to slow him down. And then we'll switch targets again. But first, we're gonna dump all of our torpedoes towards this heavy cruiser. This heavy cruiser's just been out here camping the entire time. So if we hit him with some torpedoes, that'll be a good use of them. We got the A-cap under control. Fucking outstanding. We're going to fix our flooding damage. Move our guns off to the port side. And let me see. Who's another good target of opportunity? Let's just check the map. That guy down there to the southwest. This light cruiser is about the closest enemy to the objective, so we're going to focus on him. A little ranging shot here. We'll lead about that much. That's pretty much perfect. Fire control system confirms it. But we were already shooting without the assistance of the fire control system, and the very first shots landing beautifully. Same thing, don't really want to kill him. Just want to get a good healthy amount of damage on him and let somebody on my team finish the job. We're going to rush behind these islands on the west side and get these two guys that are hiding. That should be about enough damage for that light cruiser. Maybe one more round before I turn my guns around. One more salvo there and then we should be good. Let's go ahead and bring the guns off to the starboard side. Give another couple of torpedoes to this heavy cruiser that's out there camping. Hold on, I'm going to keep the guns off the port side for now. We're going to hit this light cruiser, this one right here. This guy's stationary. Don't need to lead by much, I believe he's stationary. That looks just about perfect. We're going to go ahead and give him the full can of beans now. Damn, he's dead. Alright, we got the Armada close range right side. Checking him for torpedoes. He doesn't have the angle to get his torpedoes off. We're going to hit him right in the forward magazine there. Re-releasing the battlefield, Battlefront? No, I did not. That's pretty good damage on him. Let's switch off to the Colm now. Ah, fuck. Nah, game's over. Damn it. Matches are over too fast. Either way, I gotta get ready to go to work. But, GG's. We got our SimStar done, knocked out super quick. 86k for that one in 13 minutes. 6,600 RP. We'll leave these ships up to repair while we're at work.